Hi, I'm Lucy. I am professionally diagnosed with Autism Spectrum Disorder, and I'm here to make a video on autism. So I often hear autistic people say, just because I'm different, it does not mean that I'm disordered. And obviously, simply being different does not qualify for a mental disorder. It does not qualify for a diagnosis. Because if you think about it, each person on the face of the earth is unique in their own way, is an individual. So if everyone's different, then why doesn't everyone have a mental disorder? There are lots of people who have symptoms of autism spectrum disorder. However, they don't actually meet the diagnostic criteria for a disorder. Because if that was the case, everyone would be mentally disordered. For instance, the majority of people experience anxiety. However, not every single person on the face of the earth has a mental disorder built around the anxiety. Disorders are meant to impair functioning on a daily basis. So if everyone were to have a disorder simply for being different, everyone would be on disability. And yes, people can struggle, but the average person that you encounter is not disabled. Disorders are also meant to distress the person who has them and the people around them. Disorders are also supposed to make you act abnormal. Abnormal not as in, oh, a little different. Abnormal as in not able to maintain friendships, not able to maintain relationships, not able to hold down a job. And what's funny about this is that autistic people will often deny that they struggle, me included. Like for years, even after my diagnosis, I was flat out in denial. No, I don't struggle. I don't have these struggles. And when people would point it out, I would get angry. I would get really angry and I would blame everyone around me. I wouldn't take responsibility for my actions, for my end of things. And the reason as to why I was so angry, it's because it was the truth. However, since I started taking responsibility for my actions, for the things that I say and do, things have gotten better. Yeah, I'm still disabled, but they got better. I just really could not see how my actions were affecting other people in a negative way. And I could not see it even if I wanted to, because it was all I've ever known. And I had to learn to see it because it was ripping my life to shreds. When I was first getting glimpses of self-awareness, I was like, okay, that person was in the wrong for doing this. However, I shouldn't have done that. So a lot of my footage got lost there. But anyways, the point of this video is if you are given a diagnosis where it says that you have a disorder, there is a reason. And the reason is that you have a disorder. That is the reality for some people, unfortunately. And yeah, that is it for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching and bye.